You think your job is about doing good work? That's sweet. Your job is really about avoiding blame when things go wrong. What keeps you from being someone else's scapegoat is having the right people supporting you. Here's a guide that no one teaches you for building alliances that actually protect you when it counts. Start with a witness. This is someone who is close enough to see what you do all day. Not your best friend or someone on your team, just a person who is physically present while you're working hard. When Karen from finance says you never sent that email, or your manager conveniently forgets that you warned them about a deadline, the witness was there. You're not creating this relationship by being fake. You're just being consistently decent to someone who shares the same space. Say good morning. Ask about their weekend. Help them with the printer. Spend about 15 minutes a week on basic kindness with someone who can confirm your existence. Find the person who doesn't get involved in office politics, who just shows up and does their job. Look for the quiet one who has been there forever. Check in with them 3 times a week, even if it's just to acknowledge they're there. Do this on Monday morning, midweek, and Friday. You're not manipulating them. You're genuinely connecting with someone in a perfect position to confirm you're not the liar your enemies will claim you are when things go wrong. The second type is the translator. This person speaks fluent corporate jargon and can explain what's really happening in those draining meetings. You know that feeling when your boss says, "Let's circle back on this," and you have no idea if you're being promoted or fired. The translator knows. Look for the person who takes notes in meetings but hardly talks, who makes eye contact when someone says something silly, and who sticks around to clarify what just happened. Your approach is simple. Hey, I'm still learning the language here. Can I buy you coffee and ask you something about that meeting? After any major meeting or announcement, have a 5-minute debrief discussing what really happened versus what people claimed happened. Write down what they say. Build a decoder ring for your company's specific brand of nonsense. The third ally is the strategic opposite. This is someone who doesn't like you or doesn't need to like you, but wants the same results you do. Maybe you both report to the same awful manager or both think the new initiative is a terrible idea. Identify who is trying to sabotage your project and who else suffers because of those same people. That's your strategic opposite. Be straightforward. Look, I know we're not friends, but we both get hurt if this goes badly. What if we ensure neither of us gets blamed for the other's mistakes? Share information that protects you both. Never betray them. And keep all communication documented. This isn't friendship. It's about mutual survival. The fourth type is the escape route. This is someone who left your company and found a better job. They know where the issues lie, have insights you lack while you're inside, and can help you when it's time to leave. Every 3 months, reach out. Don't ask for a job, just maintain the connection. Hey, I saw you posted about that conference. How's the new place treating you? In the first week of each quarter, contact 3 people who have escaped. Never burn bridges, even with those you didn't like, because your current job will eventually let you down. Every job does. The escape route is your safety net. The fifth ally is the truth teller above you. Not your boss, but someone higher up who is known for saying what everyone is thinking. Notice who challenges ideas in executive meetings, who asks tough questions, and who doesn't just agree with obvious nonsense. Then, ask them a meaningful question, not "how do I get promoted?" but something like, "What would you do if you were starting over in my position today?" Once a month, spend 15 minutes with them and ask one genuine question. Listen without arguing. Write down what they tell you, because truth tellers often share insights in casual conversations that won't make sense until later. You need at least 3 of these 5 types active at any time. Not all 5, but a minimum of 3. For example, have the witness, the translator, and 1 more. When someone tries to blame you, they need a clear story. But if you have 3 different people who can confirm various aspects of your reality, the narrative falls apart. You don't need an army. You only need enough people positioned, well, to make the lies too complicated to stick. List the 5 types. Next to each, write 1 name or need to find. Schedule regular check-ins in your calendar like any other task, because protecting your career is important work, even if it's work nobody admits to doing. The last rule, never misuse these relationships. The moment you use your witness to lie or your translator to spread rumors, you ruin the whole system. These alliances only work because they're based on something real, even if that real thing is shared survival. Maintain them consistently, and they'll be there when someone ambitious decides you're the perfect person to blame for their mistake. That day will come, because it always does. The only question is whether you've built the alliances that make you too complicated to sacrifice. Corporate success is rarely about hard work alone. Power moves through perception, timing, alliances, and control of information. The 50 Laws of Corporate Power exposes the unwritten rules that govern influence inside organizations, from boardrooms to everyday meetings. It explains how authority is signaled, how reputations are built or destroyed when no one is watching, and why visibility, silence, and timing matter more than effort. This is not a guide to office politics for attention seekers. It is a strategic manual for professionals who want to navigate power quietly, protect their value, and build long-term leverage without burning bridges. Those who understand how power actually works last longer than those who simply chase titles.